Hi LEGO fans, it's Steven with another week of LEGO builds, and if we're going to have a LEGO Batman movie, we better have a Bat Cave for Batman to have all of his fun in, and that's what we get this week with set 70909. It's the Bat Cave. In fact, it is the Batcave Break-in. What's the Penguin up to? Let's build this massive set and find out. $1,047 pieces make up the Batcave Break-in, and it's a very big diorama set that has a lot of little features on it that I think are really a nice touch when it comes to a Batcave. As always, let us start with the minifigures. Here we have Batman in black. Hi, Batman. Hi, Steven. You like my costume? Batman, you know, black is great and all, and it goes with everything, but I mean, we've had how many LEGO sets where you're dressed all in black? Stick around, I've got more cool things for you to look at. Okay, Batman. Next up, we have Mr. Bruce Wayne. Hey, here he is, all dressed in white, ready for a night on the town. But when the bat signal calls, he's ready to transform into Batman. This is a pretty simple character overall, but it's really nice to finally get a Bruce Wayne figure to add to our collection. If you are the richest person in Gotham, I'm going to bet that you have a manservant. It is the Batman's Batman. Here's Alfred. Bald Alfred. Nice tie on this one. Nice bald piece. Oh, here's the Penguin. Hello, Penguin. You've got those little mini legs that I really don't like. And we've seen you before, so let's move on. You've got two Penguin Hench animals in this set. Each of them decked out with some arms and machines to help take Batman down. Look out, Batman, it's penguins with red eyes, they're gonna get ya. So those are the main minifigures, and I know you're saying, wait a minute, Stephen, there's something more, but let's get to that in just a moment. Let's take a look at the vehicles for this collection. First, here's Riptide, Batman's Batboat. Do you think Batman was a fan of the 80s TV series? Quiet You. That was a great detective series from the 80s. I learned all my cool skills from that. Okay, Batman. The Riptide is a nice vehicle. Obviously, it doesn't float, so don't put it in the tub. It has some stud shooters on the sides, so you can shoot at the bad guys. And on the front, if you're not paying attention, there are two, I don't know what these are called, the big shooters on the front. You got to be really careful with these shooters because if you forget where the hidden button is to launch these and you're looking down the barrel of these projectile weapons, you're going to shoot yourself in the eye. I'm not telling you how I know that, but you're going to shoot yourself in the eye. There's a cockpit for Batman to sit in, and it's pretty sparse, which is kind of surprising. I was hoping for a little bit more, but okay. It's a Batboat. It's the Riptide. Kind of neat. For the Penguin, we have the Penguin's giant duck vehicle, an all-terrain vehicle, land, sea, and probably not in the air. I like how it has ducking cover on the side. Those are kind of cool. Obviously, shooters and guns and missiles all over this thing. The only ones that actually work are the flick missiles on the top and the stud shooters in the front. Don't worry, these don't hurt as much if you hit yourself in the eye. Little propeller on the back in case you want to do some spinny action stuff. Hee hee. But it's a nice shape of a yellow rubber duck. That's the Penguin's vehicle. Let's get to the Batcave itself, and wow, what a really cool set this is. Let's start by asking that all-important question, how does Batman get into his outfit? Over here you can put Bruce Wayne on the platform, spin the dial, and instantly he has changed into his Batman costume, and he's ready to fight the night. Or maybe work on his Batcomputer, because there's a huge giant display of computer monitors for Batman to work on. Everyone who wants to get up to this upper platform can ride this platform to the top. It's kind of a neat feature, and I like it because it does allow you to get from like the changing room to the top to other areas of this set. Only problem that I have is with my set, the arm doesn't stay in place when you move it. It wants to fall down, so that kind of is a bit of a disappointment. The Bat Command console is really detailed. I love this. Batman can sit and spin in his chair, or he can check out all of the little doohickeys and flashing lights and things to keep him company. I still love the giant screens, though. That's really cool. Did you notice it's in the shape of a bat? Of course you did, because you're cool people and you're really smart. No, seriously, you're really smart. Don't let anyone tell you differently. You also have some hidden batarangs in the Batcave that can flip out at a moment's notice when you turn the little dials. There's even a place where you can put some bad guys if they're being bad. But you want to watch out because there is a little switch on the side that you can blow out the back of the jail cell and they can escape. Or maybe it's a way to put your figures in a little bit easier, because I had a real tough time putting figures in and locking them down on the studs through the front door. So maybe that's what that secret back panel is. I prefer to think that it's a way for the bad guys to escape, but, you know, whatever floats your duck boat. Now, you may have remembered a few moments ago that I said that Batman all in black is really not exciting, and we've seen a million different Batman minifigures in these collections that are just black, 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 black. Well, this set tries to answer those questions and gives you a little variety with Batman's changing room. Over here on the side, we have a number of Batman costumes, including Aquabat. Oh, Aquabat. Quiet, that's not funny. This is a pretty cool underwater costume, and you know that it's a costume because you don't have an actual face inside the mask. It's just a little white dummy head. We've seen an underwater Aqua Batman before, and it's kind of neat. It's really kind of a nice minifigure. We also have Boxing Batman, complete with trunks over the tights and big purple boxing gloves. Really kind of cool. Also very evocative of a classic 1960s era Batman. The cape is the stretchy fabric that I like, and this is a really nice little alternative figure. It may seem a little weird. Things are about to get even more weird when we see Disco Batman. I think this is Disco Batman. Look at the glittery gold cape. Oh man, Batman, I love your tie, man. This is great. Thank you very much. The microphone is a nice touch as well. Overall, this is a nice little minifigure that you could put Batman's head on and just have fun and go to town with. You may have noticed when the carousel was turning around, again, thanks to a lot of Technic pieces, you may have noticed that there are some other spaces for more figures. And that's where some of these minifigure collections and polybag figures could come in handy. In fact, let's take a look at Tears of a Bat Clown. Now this is a full Batman minifigure. This comes from a different collection completely. So if you want these, you're going to have to scour your local Toys R Us or Targets or go online and find this. This is not part of the set. This is a bonus review that you're getting. But Tears of a Clown Batman, it's not the Rainbow Batman, but it does come pretty close. You can add that to your Carousel of Progress, or you could add in Roller Disco Batman. Oh, the Bat-Pack Batsuit and the Roller Disco Batman, maybe my two favorite Batman minifigures so far. Again, the gold cape is back. Love the sparkle on that, and we get a very 70s disco era costume, complete with gold cowl and gold roller skates at the bottom. always the best for our Batman. Thank you. So, this is like a bonus little review, right? You get 2 other bonus minifigures in our discussion. Now, again, these 2 are separate. You'll need to go buy them separately because they are not part of this set. But I couldn't pass up talking about them because we have the space on this carousel. And I think that's it. I think we've seen everything about the Batcave Break-in. We've seen all the minifigures. We've seen all the little cool pieces on this set. A lot of little play areas, a lot of opportunity to spend hours doing things in the Batcave and then have the Penguin come along and ruin all your fun. It's the Batcave Break-in. It's set 7909 from the Lego Batman Movie Collection. I enjoy this quite a bit. This was a lot of fun to put together. It is 1,047 pieces, so it's going to keep you or a young one occupied for some time. And in the end, you have this really cool set piece to show off and have Batman sit and think about his next move. That wraps it up for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me, check me out on Twitter at Major Spoilers. Visit our website for more Batman and pop culture goodness at majorspoilers.com. If you like this video and you want to see us create more and maybe even more and get more people involved, then head over to patreon.com/majorspoilers. That's patreon.com/majorspoilers. See, there's the little thing right there. Every little bit helps, and it goes right back into putting these sets together, putting these videos together, providing a roof over our heads to make sure that these come out as often as we can get them to you. And thank you so much for all of you who are Patreon and VIP members. And until next time, take care, everyone.